Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Daily Nerd Live Friday edition. How are y'all doing with yourselves? I know I said yesterday I was going to start at 7 o'clock today, UK time, but I thought I'd go a little bit later because I wasn't doing anything really this evening, so I thought I'd kind of start a little bit later on and have a little bit of a chill out, and yeah, what else? Yeah, I got a new treadmill that's come, so I was setting all that up and stuff. So yeah, thanks to everyone that was patient and waited until 10. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much. As always, those that are watching on the replay, fast forward like 10-15 minutes, I will have started the main topic at that point. I'd just like to say hi to everyone, especially those that have already sent in support already, such as Purple is the New Black, woo, going in and smashing that join button. So everyone say, hey up to one of our newest leaders, Purple is the New Black. Also as well, thank you so much for the member-only chat saying it's a flyby jamming. Bad jokes, couldn't help it. Oh no, not at all, not at all. And my goodness, Sergeant George Harrison, first and foremost, thank you so much for the $2 sugar box. Really appreciate your face. But wow, okay, this is why she's the sergeant, and this is why she is one of the legends, okay, in the alt nerd community, because wow, Sergeant be like, I know how to gift war. Woo! Gifting 50 new leaders, ships to, well, blah, when I can get my teeth back in. Gifting 50. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is insane. Gifting 50 new leaderships to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Purple is the New Black, but also the epic, the awesome Sergeant George Harrison. Guys, could this be the day that a nuclear war goes, it's as if I've never streamed before. Could this be the day that today's gifting war actually goes nuclear? So for a gifting war to go nuclear, there has to be 100 new leaders, whether they're gifted or, you know, you spank the join button. And my goodness, Sergeant George Harrison has kicked us off to a great start. So hearts in the chat for our sergeant right now, because this is insanely amazing. And yeah, do you know what? I'm just going to give up now on the English language. I think that's just the best thing to do all around, isn't it? My goodness. Lisa in the chat. Hey up, Lisa. How's it going, love? Saying, hey up, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks Stef's way. Hey up. There we go. You know the drill, because we know they lurk. And to the sugars out there, hi, morons. How's it going today? Stay tuned for this Sunday because, yeah, unless something else happens, I got some screenshots. The sugars have been morons. I'm telling you, over the American Riviera Orchard jam situation, they've been epic morons, as has Megzy. So yeah, stay tuned for this Sunday's Daily Nerd Live edition, because whoo, we got some tea to sip there and spill. That is for damn certain. Yeah, Lisa says, I was sure you said 7 p.m. and then figured I was going crazy. Yeah, I did say 7, but then I was like, nah, I might as well just do it for 10 because I had things to do, such as, you know, sorting out my new treadmill. Yeah. I'm not going to say much, but I am, you know, still into my fitness, still into my losing weight kind of journey and getting fit and all that lot. But there's a goal now. There's another goal. And so you guys will know nearer the time what that is, but it is for a good cause. So I'm getting it all set up. So I'm really excited for it, actually. So there we go. And oh my goodness, Tony Gunk's gal coming in, gifted a leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Tony Gunk's gal. And guys, I can now officially confirm that the gifting wars for today's stream has officially begun. So thank you so much to Tony Gunk's Gal for kicking off today's gifting wars. Guys, we're already on a whopping 52 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 48 away from actually having a gifting war go nuclear. And I can't remember the last time that happened. Guys, it's a possibility. So who else is going to be like, this ain't how you do a gifting war? This is how you do a gifting war, guys. We may soon find out. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's have a gander here. Gander, anderoo. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for today's stream. We're going in. According to reports, food safety inspectors recently shut down production at the Archewell kitchens after finding multiple health code violations. Really? If someone can show me an article with that, I would be more than happy to segue to that instead. Let me double check, actually. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything. If anyone can send me a link, absolutely fine, but I ain't seeing it. I am not seeing it at all. Queen Red Special says, hi, may I ask, what is your lovely accent? Well, thank you very much for asking. It's Yorkshire. It's a Yorkshire accent. Northern England, that's me. Hey up. There you go. Joanne 968. Hey all, I'm speaking to you from hospital with pancreatitis. I'm really sorry that you've had to suffer from that. I suffer from pancreatitis. I wouldn't wish the pain on my worst enemy. It is, yeah. When I have an attack, sometimes I feel it's going to end me. And so, my goodness, I hope you get better soon. I hope it's the only attack you experience in your lifetime and that you don't get another. So, yeah. Oof, wow. Ella, everything she did wrong with the launch? How about just the idea itself? Oh, you guys are getting sassy today. I'm liking this. Well, prepare to get your sass on because, yup, we're going to go in. We're going to start now. So, as ever, anyone that sends a super chat sticker or member-only chat or dives into today's gifting wars or joins as a member themselves, I will get to you as and when I can whilst I'm going through today's main topic, which is, yes, a rundown, everything that I can find that Megzy did wrong with her jam launch that you may have missed. But I'm going to say that you missed because, you know, it's my channel, so I can do what I want, right? Project Metal Music, thank you so much for your continued support and being one of our head mods. Saying, Steph, I've been saying A up all the time now. See? Exporting Yorkshire far and wide. Love it. Here we go, guys. Right. So, the first thing I would say, which is something that Megzy has done wrong with her jam launch that you may have missed, is a little bit of changing your perspective here. So we all know, yeah, that Megzy's jam launch basically had the unintended consequence, let's put it that way, of boosting King Charles's own strawberry jam, and it sells out to the point where even I had the idea of being like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to get some of the King strawberry jam instead. A lot of you guys had the same idea. And so, because of her launch, everyone wasn't thinking, do you know what? I'm going to rush to American Riviera Orchard as soon as it's available and buy that pot of jam. No. Everyone was like, I'm going to rush to the King's website and buy his strawberry jam. Yeah. You can't make this shiz up. You really can't. Lisa asks, have you opened it? Not yet. Not yet, guys. I have an idea with it. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe because, yeah, it's. I think it's a really cool idea. So, yeah, guys, one of the things that Megzy has done wrong with her jam launch that you missed is essentially engineer a PR campaign that had the consequence of people going to another jam provider, another competitor, i.e. the king, and his jam sells out. Usually it's you build up the hype and people wait for the product to come out to then buy it. Not, right, we're not going to wait. We're going to go to a competitor and we're going to buy his jam instead, i.e. the king's jam, and it's going to sell out. Whoopsie doodle indeed, right, guys? Next up, lead of the manor. This is marketing genius. Don't let the consumer know what they are paying for. Mystery jam. It could be strawberry. It could be fig. It could be fermented and Megsy sweat. Who knows? And yeah, lead of the manor has got a point, right? Where does it say strawberry? You're just supposed to guess the flavour, as he asks here. Like, interesting, right? You need to make sure that when you're selling a product, or at least when you're promoting a product before it's on sale, that the product says what it is. Oh, the American Riviera Orchard Montecito situation, nowhere here is it saying American Riviera Orchard strawberry jam. Like, seriously, if you compare it to the High Grove, the King's one, right? Right here, you can see it. It says organic, preserve, strawberry. But, yeah, on here, it doesn't say what it actually is. Could it be the blood of her haters that the Sussex squad have been able to get? I don't know. I don't think this is strawberry jam, guys. It don't say it's strawberry jam. What? Are we supposed to trust Megsy and her cronies that this is strawberry jam when it doesn't even say that it's strawberry jam on the freaking label? What could it be instead? Guys, let me know in the chat. In the meantime, stories by J.E. May, Duchess Marmalade. Off-white cotton gauze jar topper. She really is going all in on the monotone, colourless look. Traditionally, jam jar toppers are in a gingham check pattern, often red and white. There's an opportunity to do something unique in a cloth topper. The plain white gauze shown on the American Riviera Orchard bottle isn't it. And it really isn't, really. At the end of the day, when you have a look at it, it's extremely boring, right? And extremely bland. And this is the next thing, okay, that Megsy has done wrong with her jam launch that I would say you guys may have missed. Or I'll just say that you missed, okay? It's boring. It's absolutely boring, right? Again, compare it to the King's one, right? And it's colourful, and it's red, and it's a little bit of gold, and there's something to it, right? Okay? And the jar top here, okay, it's not gingham, but it's very much a jar top that it's going to keep it in, it's going to keep it fresh for as long as possible, right? Compared to this, it's boring. There's no excitement whatsoever to any of the design at all. It is bland. Now, if I didn't know that this was a Megsy product, right? Let me be very clear on this. If I didn't know that this was a Megsy product and there was that and this next to each other at the supermarket, I'd go for this. It's much more inviting. It's much more colourful. There's something more to it. It grabs my eye more. This is boring and bland as shiz. So, everything Megsy did wrong with her jam launch that you missed, number 3, it's bland. It's boring. The whole thing. Why? Why would I want to grab this at a supermarket when this is much more appealing from a look perspective, right? Just saying. Next up, A Queen of Memes 80, Meghan Markle parody. Shout out to them. So yeah, she I think she may have created this. Freakish attention to detail. So do you remember, okay, a few weeks back now, when Princess Catherine released her Mother's Day photo for this year, and sources close to Megxie, right, was like, Megxie would never make that mistake because she's got freakish attention to detail. Well, I'm loving Meghan Markle parody because she's throwing that back in her face now. So here we've got lid cover looks like a gauze bandage. It does. It does, actually. It looks like a gauze bandage. And again, it looks bland. It looks very arts and crafty, right? Doesn't look professional at all. It looks boring. There's no nutrition information. That's right. There is no nutrition information. Again, when you compare it to the Kings, all right, the nutrition information, okay, all here, down here, right? Nutritional information, all right? From what we can gather anyway. There's no ingredients list. Look, no ingredients list. It doesn't tell you how much it weighs either. There's nothing on there that we can gather that tells how much it weighs. Also, as well, doesn't show us the best before end date of basically how long you've got it for until you really need to eat it and it goes off. Do you know what I mean? To our knowledge, there's none of that, right? That is what? 5? An extra 5 things on top of everything Megxie has done wrong with the jam launch that you missed so far. Oh, yeah. But guys, it gets worse. So, the label is peeling off. Now, I already mentioned this in a previous video, and everyone's noticed it, really, at this point. But yeah, it's absolutely bland, boring packaging that looks arts and crafty. It don't look professional at all. And it certainly don't look professional when the label's freaking peeling off, guys. That's insane. Insane. There's no description. It doesn't say if it's strawberry jam, raspberry jam, poop coming out of Megxie jam. Like, who the frick knows, right? What's really in this jar, right? Who the frick knows? So, a zillion more things there that Megxie has done wrong with a jam launch that I would say you may have missed. Next up, now this is interesting. Now, this is a blind item. This is from Murky Meg podcast. And she shared this blind item that came out a couple of days ago on the 16th of April. And it says, you only got a gift basket from the little literate one, so Megxie, if you agreed in advance to promote it on your social media and promised not to give it or sell it to anyone else, which is one of the reasons why the jars are numbered. The other reason is to make it seem as if each batch is a limited edition, when in fact you can go to the supplier and they will do the same thing for every company. Okay, so there's a few things here that if this is right, Megxie has done wrong with a jam launch that you guys have missed. So the first thing is, from what we can gather, she sent her jams, who knows what's in there, right? If it ain't labelled, we don't know. To people that seem to be in the elite. So the first thing that she's done wrong is, for me, she has marketed her product that is unattainable to us mere mortals, right? Yeah, she ain't going to be selling much. Let's put it that way, right? The second thing is the focus on it being limited edition, right? So, yeah, we know it's like 1 out of 50, 2 out of 50, 3 out of 50, right? We've all seen those numbers, and we're all wondering who got batch number 1, who got number 1, and who got 50, right? We're all wondering that, and I'm keeping an eye out for that as we speak. But the more of the focus, right, is on it being a limited edition out of 50, right? Rather than the nutritional information, the ingredients list, the weight, what the jam actually is, what's actually inside, the best before date, all that lot, right, that we've just gone through. More the focus is on, it's limited edition, guys. Yeah, that's a big no-no, I would say. Also, as well, it looks like, okay, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, based on this blind item, that this could be a private label jam. So what does that mean, okay? So what that means is that you go to a supplier, the supplier, let's say, provides the jam, but you pass it off as your own, right? Well, look at this blind item and look at what it's saying. The other reason is to make it seem as if each batch is a limited edition, when in fact you can go to the supplier and they will do the same thing for every company. Now, by all accounts, she's making out that it's come from, Montecito, American Riviera Orchard, all this lot, right? This blind item would suggest otherwise. So the other thing that Megxie has done wrong with her jam launch that, as far as I'm concerned, you may have missed, is she's not been clear enough as to where she sourced the ingredients from. Where this jam, strawberry jam, has come from. We have no idea. None whatsoever, based on the pictures that we've seen so far. Interesting, right? Now, a big, massive thing that Megxie has done wrong with a jam launch that you have missed. So I saw this on Instagram as I was keeping track as to who has got one of Megxie's jams so far, right? And I saw this, and Spanish is extremely close to Italian, and I know a little bit of the Italian language. And there was this bit down here that I thought, what? Now, if you can speak either Italian or Spanish, you will realise and understand why my eyes widened and my jaw dropped like this. Okay, let's go. I'm going to do the translation for you. I'm going to do the Google Translate, okay? So, the post goes, do you think we are rich? Megxie launched her first product from a new business called American Riviera Orchard, and as a celebration, she sent influencers and friends this first launch, which was a jar of strawberry jam. What surprised everyone was the high price of the item. $250, which is equivalent to 4,200 Mexican pesos. $250 for that. For a jam jar that looks boring as hell, that looks like it's arts and craft rather than it being professional, where the label's freaking peeling off, where it doesn't seem that there's any nutritional information, weight, ingredients, description, sell by date, none of that. Doesn't say what's actually inside it. Doesn't say it's strawberry jam or anything like that. This apparently will set you back $250. The King's Jam, £6-7, which is about $10. Yeah, I know, right? In freaking sane. Guys, I did a video last year, and at the time it was rumoured that Megxie was going to go back to Instagram and it was going to be a lifestyle kind of based brand that she was going to launch, similar to the TIG, and she was going to sell a buttload of things like 80, 90-pound candles, 120, 150-pound yoga pants, this, that, and the other. And I said at the time, if she prices her stuff so high, no one, and I mean no one, is really going to buy it, because she's pricing out the majority of people that have got the chance to buy something in the first place. In other words, really, she's pricing out a lot of the sugars, I think. The Sugar Squad have to actually be pretty angry at this, because I'm just asking for a friend. How many of them could afford a $250 jar of jam? Again, I'm just asking for a friend. And speaking of the sugars, hey up, Lisa's calling it. There's a sugar alert. There's sugars in the chat. To the sugars. Hi, morons. How's it going? Lisa has sounded the sugar alert, so there's only one thing for it. Here we go. much to all the sugars that are in the chat right now and that are lurking, because this is why I'm calling you morons. You're helping the channel right now just by being here and watching me. Thanks, you morons. Anywho, thanks to Lisa for sounding off the sugar alert and letting me know. I really appreciate your face, honey. Thank you very much. But yeah, with that being said, let's crack on, shall we? So another thing that Megxie has done wrong with her jam launch that you may have missed is the way that she's positioned this brand and launched it. The mainstream media are taking the absolute mick out of her. That's not really the way things should be going, right? Case in point, Vulture. 51 things American Riviera Orchard isn't. How John Travolta would have introduced America Ferrera at the Oscars. The location for the Tortured Poets Department's annual retreat. Where you scientifically go when you're in a coma in Florida. Like, I'm reading through them again and I'm still chuckling even now. First time I read it, I was on the floor laughing my ass off. I was like, Vulture is going in. But this is the problem, right? This is one of the things that Megxie has done wrong with a jam launch that you guys have missed, or may have missed, right? The way that she's launched a brand and a jam is done in a way that mainstream media are taking the absolute mick out of her. They're taking the mick out of her for it. My Wi-Fi password. I proper belly laughed at that one, I'm telling you guys. Nikki Haley's proposed name for the border wall. Got a bit political there, but there you go. Here we go. A Bath and Body Works soap that smells like white grape and gives you a rash. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. The ugliest shade of beige polish OPI has to. Oh my goodness. Guys, they roast her on this. They really do. A white nationalist wellness podcast. Like, the author of this article really had fun, didn't they, with this? The new name of the Suits cast group chat. Like, and that was just a mic drop moment. I was like, I'm deceased now. I'm deceased. Oh my goodness. Tom Brady's underground apocalypse bunker city. Oh my goodness. Netflix true crime docuseries about the beloved scions of a wealthy Floridian Apple dynasty who all turned out to be serial unalivers. Oh yeah. We call this Bud Light here. Bud Light variant originating in Missouri. Oh my goodness. Where Timothée Chalamet non-sexually picks apples. So, yeah, you can see another thing that Megxie has done wrong with her jam launch that you guys may have missed. The way that she's done it, where she's launched a brand and this jam, yeah, this ain't the reaction from the media that she's expecting or she's wanting, let's put it that way. This ain't the reaction or consequence from the media that anyone would want after launching a brand and a new product. Oh my goodness, indeed, right? Now, linking to this, okay? Never mind the mainstream media, right? Taking the mick out of Megxie, right? Another thing Megxie had done wrong with her jam launch that you may have missed is that brands themselves are also taking the mick out of Megxie and her jam and her brand as we speak. Case in point, does anyone know who Essie is? Anyone who's a royalist will know who Essie is. anyone who's into their beauty products will know who Essie is. Essie is a long-standing nail polish brand. And it's the late Queen Elizabeth II's favourite nail polish, in particular ballet slippers. Apparently, the Queen's hairdresser sent the brand a letter in 1989 requesting a bottle of it. Since then, it's reported that Princess Catherine also wears Essie's ballet slippers, as did, apparently at the time, Megxie, right? So you have a royal late Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Catherine, approved brand, okay, allegedly, taking the absolute mick out of Megxie, her jam launch, American Riviera Orchard. Right here, right now. Oh my shizzing hell. Essie would never. Just 3 words and 3 emojis, and Essie has just deceased American Riviera Orchard, the jam launch, and Megxie. Again, this is as a direct response to how Megxie has launched her brand and the jam launch. The way she's done it, yeah, completely wrong, to the point where brands are even taking the mick out of her, let alone mainstream media. Now, before we continue any further, Summer Night H, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way, and we know that the morons are watching, so they're probably crying right now. Hi, morons, saying this could be a bargain if... Oh my goodness. If Harold leaked all the stickers, given the sticker quality possible, maybe a sticker genetic test is in order. Oh my goodness. Yes, Summer Night H coming in with the shade. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love this. I love this comment. Yes, 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 and all kinds of yes. I love this. Wow. That's just made me laugh very much out loud. Sue Hardy, everyone in the chat, say, hey up to our newest leader, Sue Hardy, that was like, you know what? I can be a badass and spank that join button, Miss Sen. So, yes, everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, Sue Hardy. And hearts in the chat for our Sue as well, because, like I said, she was a badass and she spanked the join button as Sen. So that gives proper respect to our Sue. So thank you so much to Sue for doing that. We are on a whopping 53 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 2 away from 55 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to be like Sue and be a badass and spank that join button or jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. Sergeant George Harrison, hey up, I salute you, lass. Thank you so much for the $10 sugar bucks and ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying 250. I would rather buy bulk toilet paper. It's CRAP. Yeah, I know. Right, guys. Before we continue any further, I can see here the 1,160 of you are watching at the moment. I'd like to take a quick moment just to say, hey up, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into today's live stream. I really appreciate all your faces. If you can do me a favour, if you can use the like button as your voting tool, it's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. Has Megxie absolutely effed up with the launch of American Riviera Orchard and her jam? Whatever the jam is, I mean, doesn't really say on the label, does it, if it's jam or not, let alone strawberry jam. But do you think she has effed up big time with her launch of her jam and the brand itself? If you believe that she has, can you just hit that like button right now? Again, like I said, it's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. I can see here that 503 of you are agreeing with me so far. I will check back in a few moments and see if there's anyone else that agrees with me. But yeah, I really think she totally has effed up with not only her brand launch, but the jam launch as well, for the reasons I'm giving you so far and showing you with the receipts as well, because, you know, that's the way I roll, guys. So yeah, I'll get back to that shortly and see who else is agreeing with me on that score. In the meantime, someone else is going in. So you know that the launch of your brand and your jam has failed when a gold-winning marmalade maker writes a column basically completely slating you. Oh yeah. So Lucy Deeds, she won a gold medal for her marmalade jam at the Delamain Awards in 2019. So she knows what she's talking about, guys. She knows her jam. She really, really does. So she says, I don't want to hurt your feelings creating this new enterprise for you. Sorry. Let me try again. It's as if I can't read now, let alone speak English. What the hell, right? So, now, I don't want to hurt your feelings because this is an exciting new enterprise for you, creating 50 pots of jam. But those fully made caps on jars are a bit twee and 70s. Oh my goodness. The August judges at the World Marmalade Awards very much frown on frilly hats and nobody argues with them. Go for plain silver lids, I would. Oh, so she's already going in slating Megxie for the lid choice, right? She says, I know a bit about jams. I'm an award winner, as I've just mentioned. Were you really making this jam in the video you posted? You know, the first one where she launches the brand, right? The soft focus makes it quite hard to see. If you were, I'm impressed that you appear to be making it without a white coat on or even an apron. I find that strawberry jam gets everywhere. She is slating Megxie on the notion that Megxie ain't even doing it herself. That just like, you know, this blind item that I showed you here, it might be private labeled, guys. It just might be private labeled. Then I expect you put the jars into a low oven for 5 minutes. After that, you'll screw the lids up tightly, make a perfect seal, blah, blah, blah. But one burning question for you. Where will you find all these people in California who eat strawberry jam? I thought you were as likely to find anyone in LA with a loaf of bread in the house as you were to find them eating deep-fried Mars bars or smoking a silk cut. Because here, she's turning around and saying, who are you going to find in LA that eats carbs to begin with that you'd put jam on, i.e. the bread? Because they're all health nuts in LA. I've been there. They are. Oh my goodness. Again, I don't want to put you off. I'm sure your jam will fly off the shelves. But if you do happen to see months down the road an old uneaten jar in someone's fridge, just think of it as character building and rise above it. I don't think Megxie does character building and rising above it very well. Do you guys? I got a funny feeling. Hell no. She says, although making marmalade is my day job, I do make an exception for strawberry jam. Seasonal and air miles are a big deal here in your titular country of Sussex, where, what are the chances, I live. You probably have strawberries all year round in California, so it won't matter. Oh, so there, to me, she's slating Megxie on her whole, we're all about the environment. But, yeah, they're all about the environment, apart from them, you know, with their private jets and going around everywhere on private jets, right? Before we continue, though, Joanne 1968 in the house. Yes, clicking that join button. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, Joanne 1968, and hearts in the chat for our Joanne because she was a badass, and spank the join button and send. So I really appreciate your face. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. In the meantime, before we continue, I can see here that 637 of you are agreeing so far with me that Megxie has absolutely effed up, not only on her brand launch, but the jam launch as well. If you agree with that sentiment, please use the like button. It's the easiest and quickest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. Use it as your voting tool. Do you agree with the sentiment that Megxie has absolutely effed up her launch when it comes to the brand and her jam? Let me know. Now 644 of you are agreeing with that. I'll go back to it shortly and see if anyone else agrees. The Pink Panthers, I see you. Everyone say hey up to one of our newest leaders, the Pink Panthers. And again, hearts in the chat, because the Pink Panthers was also a badass and was like, I can click that join button, Miss Sen. Appreciate your face, Pink Panthers. Thank you so much. In the meantime, let's go back to this deliciousness because this is awesome. Because we have so much in common, I'm happy to share a precious trade secret with you, which is that I add a few sprigs of rosemary when the jam is boiling. They'll like that in LA. She goes in trying to essentially explain how to create jam. But here, oh my goodness, she goes in saying, I should wear a chef's jacket if I were you because your clothes look expensive as strawberry jam boils in a hysterically gloopy way, almost as dangerously as quince. Be careful not to burn your hand. There'll be jam on the floor, on the cooker, behind the cooker, and on you. So here, she's absolutely roasting Megsy and being like, do you really cook your own jam? Because looking at this video, there should be strawberry jam absolutely everywhere, including on you, and that is not the case at all in this video, so what the dose? You know you've effed up a launch of your brand and your jam when an award-winning jam maker is writing a column in mainstream media completely roasting your backside for it. Before we continue any further, we got to stop the presses here. Sarge! Oh my goodness. This is why, again, she's called the Sarge, and she is one of our legends in the Alter Nerd tribe. Why? Because she does crazy shiz like this. Another 50 leaderships gifted to some of you lucky Alter Nerds out there. So firstly, everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Sergeant George Harrison, also as well. All the hearts in the chat right now for our Sarge, because this is absolutely epic and amazing. We are now on a whopping 105 new leaders for today's stream. And now it hasn't happened for a while, guys. But I can now officially confirm that the gifting wars have gone nuclear. So thank you so much to our ledge that's the Sarge. I salute you, lass. Oh my goodness. Literally making today's gifting war nuclear. My goodness. Thank you so much, Sarge. I'm already seeing all the hearts in the chat. You guys are amazing. Keep it up for the Sarge right now. Stephen Magnus, thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. And we know that the sugars are lurking right now because a sugar alert was made earlier on. So to all the sugars, hi morons, how you doing? Stephen says, what is Flamingo Estate's jam price for comparison? Sugar Squad attacking Trussell Trust over the UK website, claiming they're stealing from Megsy. Oh yeah. Wait until Sunday. I'm gathering everything I can find. Oh, we're going in on those morons. Hi, sugars. Stay tuned till Sunday. You're going to love it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I know. It's insane, right? Ella, I love this comment. Is the jam Ozempic friendly? Because the rumours are that Megsy's on it. Rumours. But there you go. I know, right? Tyrana Villanueva, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying you're awesome, Steph. Her jam is a big joke, LOL. Yes, it is. And I can see here that 721 of you are agreeing so far that Megsy has completely effed up the launch of her brand and her jam. If you agree with that statement, then please use the like button as your voting tool. Like I said, it's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. And wow, that's gone up to 722 of you agreeing that Megsy has completely effed up the launch of her brand and her jam. I'll go back in a couple of moments and see how many more of you are agreeing with that sentiment. In the meantime, let's go back to this award-winning jam maker, creator, business owner completely roasting Megsy. This is amazing. She says, another thing about hygiene, I can imagine that since you're selling your jam, the local district health officer will have had to come round to check your kitchen. I believe Montecito is in the Californian county of Santa Barbara. Did you hide your dogs like I did? And the chickens. One thing they would have wanted to see was what you wear on your head when you're cooking. You could wear one of those blue hairnets if you wanted, but just keep Hazard out of the kitchen because it's not a great look. Or you could do what I do, which is wear a chef's hat I bought from the Sandringham gift shop. Have you been? Some great stuff in there. And my hat says Buckingham Palace on the front, which I think you'll agree is pretty smart. Like, oh my goodness. She goes in, guys. She goes absolutely in. This is a fellow, okay, because Megsy is now a jam maker. Who knows, right? A fellow jam maker who's award-winning, right? Absolutely roasting the absolute shiz out of Megsy's brand and her jam. To the point where she even brings in Sandringham gift shop. I'd be like, get a chef's hat. It's got Buckingham Palace on the front. It's really smart. You're going to love it. Like, if you're not laughing at this final paragraph right now, you've got no sense of humour. And that's coming from me. That's coming from me, guys. You know, okay, you have effed up royally as far as I'm concerned, pun intended, when you launch a brand and a jam, when a fellow award-winning jam maker is writing that kind of column, completely taking the absolute piss out of you. Oh, Megsy effed up big time with her brand launch and her jam launch. Wouldn't you agree? Before we continue any further, Wendy Marino, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying love this community and Stef. Oh, well, you're not going to get any arguments from me. I love this community and me too. I'm totally biased on that. I totally agree. Absolutely. And who else agrees is 777 of you so far are agreeing with the notion that Megsy has effed up big time with the launch of her brand and her jam. If you guys agree with that statement, then please use the like button as your voting tool. Like I said, it's the easiest and quickest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. And my goodness, that just jumped up to 780 of you agreeing with that. I'll check back in a few moments and see who else, how many of you more are agreeing with that notion. But let's go to the last couple of bits that Megsy has done wrong with her jam launch that, guys, you may have missed. Sorry, before we do that, I've just seen Kit H in the house. Oh my goodness, Kit H jumping into today's gifting war, gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Kit H. Appreciate your face, Kit H. That takes us to a whopping 110 new leaders for today's stream. My goodness, we are just 5 away from 115 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to be a badass like Kit H and be like, this ain't how you do a gifting war. This is how you do a gifting war. Guys, we may soon find out. In the meantime, let's crack on with the final bit. So, Meghan's Mole, a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine. If you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, please do so. Also follow her on Twitter as well, because she has some really, really great takes. And here, yeah, another reason that she's failed with the launch of her jam and brand is it's not authentic, guys. It's not authentic. Because where she's filming her cooking show, it ain't in her own house. It's in someone else's house. Not only that, but Meghan's Mole is right. She's doxed the location and home of philanthropist Tom and Sherry Chipola for a cooking show. 75 and 69 years old with 2 adult children of their own. Megsy loves leeching off the rich elderly people. You would think that if she's doing a cooking show, right, that if it's going to be authentic, she'd do it in her own home. But no, she's doing it in someone else's home. Another thing Megsy has done wrong with her launch of her brand and her jam is that it ain't authentic. Because a cooking show, which is all kind of centered around as well, ain't even done in her own damn house. The ingredients. Who knows where that comes from? We can't see the ingredients list, so we don't know, right? Jessica Gabriella, before we continue, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Rothound, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying always wondered if has had a drunken whiz in the strawberry patch. Yeah, I've wondered that as well. Jamie Deputy, Stef, it seems to be coming out on another YouTube's channel that Megzy is buying her jam from Californian Jam Small Batch Company that sells in batches of 50. She's barely swapping out the labels. What? Let me make a quick note of that, and I'll do a little bit of an investigation. And if that's the case, I'll get back to you on Sunday when I'm next live. Californian Jam Small Batch Company. I'll look into that. Thank you very much for that, Jamie Deputy. If anyone else has any takes, any leads, do let me know, and I'll certainly look into that as well. But yeah, the final thing that Megzy has done wrong with the launch of her jam and brand, it's pretty elitist, guys. You've got Tracy Robbins that she gave her jam to, who's a fashion designer. Delfina Balquier, who is married to Nacho, the David Beckham of the polo world, blah, blah, blah. Nacho's also been promoting it on his Instagram. Heart Mum, Tracy Ellis Ross. So, yeah. Another thing that Megzy has done wrong with the jam launch that you may have missed is sending it to people that, are not mere mortals like us. When you launch a lifestyle brand, to me, it's got to be a brand that even the mere mortal can look at it and be like, that's attainable. I can buy into that. I think I can achieve that. When you launch a brand and that's not the case, big, massive fail, guys. Lizzie B, thank you so much for the $10 sugar bucks. Saying Flamingo Estate prices: Jane's Honey $36, Spicy Strawberry $80, Manuka Honey $98, Californian Wildflower Honey $46. The most expensive ones are Al Weiwei and Tiffany Haydish's honey for $250. Yeah, but Ai Weiwei and Tiffany Haydish, so Ai Weiwei, very, very important activist and an artist who's already essentially established in his own right. Tiffany Haddish, well, famous comedian and actress, right? Yeah, there's going to be a premium to that, right, when their names are attached. Megzy, right out the gate, $250 for a jam that doesn't really, as far as we can see, have like the right labeling to confirm that it is actually strawberry jam and the ingredients in it and everything and where it actually comes from. We've got no clue. $250? Get bent. Carrie Davis, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. Saying good job with the ginger doggy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. With that being said, everyone on the live stream, stay exactly where you are. We're going to continue for a little while longer. But for those on the replay and those watching live, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us get to 1 million alternates so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. I'm getting better at saying that now. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's, and hey up live chat. How's it going? Same rules as always. Anyone that sends super chat sticker, member only chat, your chats are guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'll pick and choose what stands out to me, but your comments are not guaranteed to be read, so do bear that in mind. Let's see though. We started off Wow. Okay. So we started off 104,080 alter nerds in the community. We've just jumped up to 104,120 alter nerds in the community. So who else out there has not hit that subscribe button? Do so and let me know in the chat if you've subscribed today. I want to see who our new tribe members in the Alter Nerd community are. Let's have a gander at you guys. In the meantime, I can also see that 862 of you have voted with the like button to agree with the notion that yes, Megsy has effed up big time with the launch of her brand and her jam. Guys, if you are agreeing with that sentiment, then please use the like button as your voting tool. As I said, it's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not, because I really do think Megsy has effed up big time with the launch of her brand and her jam for all the reasons and all the receipts that I've just shown to you in today's live stream. Let's see. Oh, Marcella's in the chat. Hey up, Marcella. Hey, honey. How's it going? Let's see. Oh, Wancho showing the Marcella hearts. Appreciate you, Wancho. Thank you so much, honey. Daria Meredith says, yes, it's a boutique supplier, common in corporate gift stuff too. Huh. Interesting. All right. Pat Moo Moo, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying that's all Megsy does. F's it up royally. So glad to see people rallying up and giving a Stef's channel. Aw. Also, how do leaderships work? Love you. Oh, well, thank you so much for the kind super chat. So how leaderships work, you become members, and once a month we have a leader only stream, a member only stream. And as a perk of that stream, not only you guys have the only access to it, but you guys are the only guys that are able to call in to this channel and speak to me on Zoom face-to-face about everything Hazza, Megsy and the Raw family. And we've done it now for the last couple of months and it's been so much fun that I'll also be doing it again this month. So the next leader-only stream will be next week. I will let you guys know nearer the time when that will be. But yes, leaders, stay tuned because... we got lots to talk about. This month has been mega when it comes to the Megsy and Hazza news. That is for damn certain. Subisoo73, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, sorry, Steph, just joined. Working late tonight. Much appreciated for all you do. Oh, well, I appreciate you for all your support. So thank you so much. And yeah, looking at this, 910 of you are agreeing so far with the notion that Megsy has effed up big time with the launch of her brand and the launch of her jam. Guys, if you are agreeing with that, hit the like button right now. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you agree with me or not. The like is just really your voting tool at this point. Lisa says, the biggest thing she done wrong with the jam launch is actually launching it. I know, right? Oh my goodness. And Sue be Sue in the house being like, sorry I'm late, but you know what? I know how to do a gifting war. Gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Sue be Sue 73. I salute you, lost. Thank you so much for that. My goodness. Wow. Project Metal Music, one of our head mods. Yep, there you go. Keep sending the sugar bucks to Steph to ruin a sugar's day. There you go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $10 sugar bucks. Steph, have to go. Saturday awaits. I'm going to be offline for 6 weeks as I'll be doing a renovation. I'll be back soon. Do you know what? I just heard the Terminator in my head. I'll be back. That's like a really bad imitation. I know, but yeah, there you go. It's on the internet now. Have fun with it. But yeah, oh my goodness. Well, have fun with the renovation. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, good luck for the next 6 weeks. I hope it all goes well, Sarge. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hopefully you are able to make the leader-only stream next week. Because I know you do like to call in and I like to see you and speak to you face-to-face as always. But if not, I'll see you in 6 weeks, love. Good luck with the renovation. Let's see what else you guys are saying. So, Farming Girl 42 says small batch jam company jam is $9 a jar. Wow. So small batch jam company, it could be. I'm making all these notes on it. Let's have a look. Purple is the new black. Thank you so much for the $3.99. Sugar Bucks, you have also ruined a sugar's day by sending some Sugar Bucks my way. And oh my goodness, yes! The first one for today's stream, the Ginger Doggy Fighting Ass moment. I love it, love it, love it. Guys, for those that don't know, okay, I'm going to initiate you right now. This is my favourite super chat sticker ever. Why? This is a ginger doggy. There are hearts coming from the tail. When you lift the tail up from a doggy, what's underneath it? The butthole. Therefore, this is a ginger doggy farting arts moment. You will never be able to ever unsee it ever again. You are welcome. This is why it's my favourite one. It's literally a ginger doggy farting arts moment. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Who else is going to find my favourite super chat sticker? It's this, guys. We may soon find out. We may soon find out. What else you guys are saying? Let's have a gander. Veronica Trejo says, I just bought some items from High Grove website today. Oh, yeah. Guys, I contributed, and now it's sold out. Yes! Another reason, as I mentioned earlier on, as to what Megsy did wrong with her jam and her brand launch. When you launch a jam, you don't want people to be like, do you know what? I'm going to buy jam, but from a competitor. It's like, what the deuce, right? What the deuce? Totally. Subi Sue. Yeah, Subi Sue is like, I can find Stef's favourite super chat sticker as well. Yes! And thank you so much for the $2 Sugar Bucks. You also have ruined a sugar's day by sending some Sugar Bucks my way. And we know they're lurking because the sugar alert was sounded earlier on. And to all the sugars still watching, hi, morons. How you doing? Oh, I'm so giddy today. It is unreal. Really, really. Oh, this is very nice. Belinda says, I subscribed last week. Loving your work. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. Who has subscribed today? I want to know who subscribed today during this stream. At last count, we were 104,120 alternates in the community. Let's see where we're at now. Woo, yes! 104,130 alternates in the community. We just got up by 10. So, yeah. Let me know. Show your tail feathers, guys. Who else has just joined the alternate tribe today? I'd like to know in the chat. Let's see. What else you guys are saying? Oh, Mac House says in Howard's, top shop in the UK, one of the top shops. I'd argue Selfridges is up there as well, is on par with that. 7 items including jam is only £115. Yeah, when you're selling jam that's more expensive than the one at Harrods, you've lost reality. You've lost touch of reality there. I mean, come the frick on. Wow. Your jam's more expensive than freaking Harrods. That's insane. That's insane. Lemon trifle, I would agree. Megsy is delusional at this point. Hell freaking yes. Wheezy Squeezebox says, jam probably from small batch jam company, Pacifica, California. Right, I'm going to pop that down. And I'm going to do a Stef the Alternate Investigates. I hadn't done one of those for a while. Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Project Mel Music. Stef, are you still going on Legal Fights' Epic Friday stream? Yes. One of the reasons why I actually pushed this stream back to 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, because, yeah, he's starting his stream in less than an hour. And so, yeah, I thought, might as well stream here, finish up, have a bit of a break, and then go back on, and I'll see you all on Legal Vices stream, which, yeah, let me actually bring that up. We have so much fun on Legal Vices stream. It is unreal. There we go. So, guys, hang on a minute. What? No. It's saying it's starting at 1 a.m. That's like an hour and 50 minutes away. Oh, really? Have they not changed their hours yet? I'm a bit confused. Okay. He's starting at 1. I'll be on still, just not as long as I thought I was going to be now. But I'm still going to be on. So, yeah, make sure you head on over to my friend Legal Vices on YouTube. And, yeah, the Every Fridays are so much fun. They get drunk. I can't get drunk, but they get drunk. Sometimes I speak like I'm drunk because I can't freaking speak the English language properly sometimes, as you've experienced during this stream. But, you know, this is without alcohol required. So, you know, at least I'm saving some money, right, guys? And brain cells. However... yeah, make sure you head on over to Legal Vices afterwards, and I'll see you guys there in like a couple of hours. Well, less than a couple of hours, but there we go. Anywho, Lisa says, Steph, are you still going to waste your money buying her unidentified jam? Yeah. I'm going to try and buy it so you guys don't have to. And then I'm going to review it, and I'm going to see if it's better than the King's or if the King's is better. Now, if it is better than the King's, I am going to say, I do have integrity. It is what it is. I'm going to call a spade, right? If not, if it ain't better than the King's, oh, we're going in. We're going in. Subi673, thank you so much for another $2 sugar bucks and another Gina Doggy Fine Arts moment. Yes! I love it. Thank you so much. Apples and Oranges says King Charles is happy. Oh, you know he's happy. I actually did a video only yesterday, guys, saying Megsy's jam launch backfires, making King Charles extremely happy. That was the title. So yeah, Lisa, thank you so much for the £2 sugar box. Really appreciate your face there. And Wendy Marino, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar box. And my favourite, yes, the Gin and Donkey Fighting Arts moment. Love it. Thank you so much. Jimbo has a message to all you sugar morons out there that's still watching. Hi, sugars. Hi, morons. Maybe you'll finally learn some facts tonight. They firstly need to go to the dictionary and look up the meaning of the word fact. I'm just saying. Let me put it this way. A picture of Megsy will not appear. It will not appear at all. It ain't happening. Oh, wow. Jan Wolvin subscribed today. Yes. Welcome, Jan. Thank you so much. Who else subscribed today? I'd love to know. Let me know in the chat, guys. Lisa says, who does she think she is to price a crumbly jam at that much? For that amount, it should cure cancer. For that amount, rainbows and unicorns need to be coming out of my backside instead of farts. Yeah, I said it. Whatevs. It's there now. Somehow I have a way with words. It's a thing. Oscar Budinsky, woo! 20 months supporting the leadership. Wow, has it been that long? Shiz the freaking bed. That's insane. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your face. Wow. You're nearly at 2 years, mate. That's insane. Bonnie Fuller says, I'm ordering the blackberry raspberry as I wait for the strawberry to come back on the market. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Hang on. So let me go. Food and drink. I'm not actually going to... well, I can show you this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Preserves. Here we go. There's a blackberry raspberry one. Oh, I see it. Yeah, this one here. Huh. Yeah, I'm getting it. Now, I'm going to have to turn this screen off just for one moment. Check it out. Skip. I don't want the gift wrapping. Hang on. Need to find this. I'm ordering it. Yeah, guys, I'm ordering it right now as we speak. Here we go. Yeah, I'm ordering it. Here we go. Done. Not a bad idea. So, yeah, this little bad boy is going to get a friend very, very soon. There we go. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. There. Super Sue says, Stef is just fun without the alcoholic drinks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Although, I've got to say, I'm gonna go in with a little secret right now, actually, that I haven't said publicly. But the weekend, so a couple of weeks ago now, 2 weeks ago, bloody hell, time flies when you're having fun, right? 2 weeks ago, right, when our community hit that epic milestone, right, of 100,000, which, by the way, the silver play button is on its way. I got the email, I filled in the form, I've checked the tracker on it, they're currently producing it, and then they'll send it out. So it'll take a couple more weeks. Once it's here, that's when we're going to do the celebration stream, because it's not a celebration stream without the plaque as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to have to wait for that. But yeah, once we hit it, that weekend, yeah. For those that suffer from pancreatitis, I would not recommend this, okay? Seriously, right? I was playing Russian roulette. I know I was on this one. However, yeah, I got drunk for the first time in like 18, 19 years. Yeah, I had alcohol. I got a bottle of Dom Perignon. Yes, I went bougie. I got a bottle of champagne. And myself and Mr. Fox, we had half the bottle each. I had half the bottle, he had half the bottle. Like, yeah, I was literally like, by the end of the night, we're like looking at it and saying, bubbles. I was literally going, bubbles, bubbles. So, I mean, I think you can give me a pass on that one. It was a major, major milestone to achieve, a big, massive achievement for any YouTuber to get to. So, yeah, that weekend, I got a bottle of Dom Perignon, which was about £200, which is about $250, actually. There you go. And yeah, got absolutely drunk on it. Like, oh my goodness. Mr. Fox was looking at me thinking, thank goodness you don't get drunk every single day of the week. Thank goodness this is like a once in a blue moon kind of situation. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I remember drinking Dom Perignon when I was younger. And it was just so lovely. And oh my goodness, it still tastes like amazing. Anywho, Yeah, that's that. Melissa Smith, Grayson, Nerd Rando, thank you so much for continued support for the leadership, saying my mum and I made raspberry jam when I was little. Eventually we had to paint the walls to sell the house because it still looked like a crime scene. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's see. Jeanette Carter says the strawberry jam with champagne has now sold out on the Highgrove site. So hang on. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that one's sold out as well. Yeah, I see it. And the only reason why I didn't get that one is because it's got alcohol in it. Champagne, nonetheless. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, Missy Lulu's got a really good idea. You should buy jam from the Sandringham online shop and Buckingham Palace online shop and compare them. Ooh, really? Let's have a look at this. Hang on. It's not a bad idea. Okay, let's go back here. As I'm looking at that, Melissa Smith, Grayson, Nerd Randall, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and my favourite. Yes! The Ginger Doggy Fan House moment. Yes! Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You have just ruined a Sugar's Day by sending some sugar bucks my way. And guys, you are funding my jam collection at the moment. My royal jam collection. Guys, if anyone else wants to contribute to my royal jam collection, send some sugar bucks my way right now because it looks like I'm going on a royal jam spending spree live only on this channel, guys. I'm just saying. Let's have a gander at this. Okay, so where would the jam be? Okay, so let's look at the food all. It's got to be in here. Oh, here we go. Raspberry and Sandringham gin preserve. I couldn't get that because it's got alcohol in it. Let's see. There's chutney, cordial. I don't see that there's jam here, though. That's a shame. Okay, let's go on to Buckingham Palace. There we go. Food all. Jams and preserves. Here we go. Luxury jams and preserves. Let's have a good look at ya. Oh. There's quite a few actually here. Right, so we've got the Palace of Holyrood House Strawberry Preserve. So that's from Scotland, so we'll get that. And then we've got the Buckingham Palace Strawberry Preserve. Guys, we're going to get that, of course. All right. Let's have a gander. Oh, look at that. Windsor Castle Strawberry Preserve. Sold out. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Right, well, I'm going to get them as well. So, yeah, if anyone else wants to help towards the Royal Jam collection that I seem to be getting right now, yeah, send some sugar bucks my way and ruin a Sugar's Day because they're really not going to like that, are they? We're spending money on the royals rather than Megsy. Oh, no! Yeah. Okay, I'm going to check out. We're going to do this. Why not? Why not? Oh, got a light cough on me there. Continue review order, yep. I don't know how long it's going to take for these things to come, but there we are. Let's have a gander. Yep. It's going to mattress. Yeah, what else will do that? Place order. Lemon Trifle says, is Mr. Fox's real name? No, it is not. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of people are like, yeah, you deserve it. Go, Stef. Yeah. Pom says, so next stop is 500k. You'll have more Sunnies than M. No, next stop is 250 alter nerds, then 500, then 750, then the big one, the million. Then we get the gold play button sitting pretty next to the silver one that's going to be there shortly. Oh, yeah. Hopefully then that causes a Meghan Markle meltdown on Insta. Just saying. Sarai says, no judgment, Stef. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so the Holyrood House and the Buckingham Palace strawberry jams have just been ordered. So, yeah, if anyone wants to contribute to the Royal Jam collection, by all means, send some sugar bucks my way, because that will definitely ruin a sugar's day. That is for damn certain. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Julie says, I hope High Growth sells out of everything. Yeah, me too, because it all goes towards charity anyway, all the proceeds. So, hell yeah. Jimbo's like, oh, I love a glass or two of champagne. Oh, I had more than a glass or two a couple of weekends ago. Oh, my goodness. I had my morphine with me on standby, to be fair. I was like, just in case. But no, I seem to have got away with it. It took me the whole week, though, afterwards. Let me rephrase that. The following week, it took me the majority of that week to recover. But, damn, it was good. I do not regret a thing. I really don't. I don't regret it. At all. Maureen says, I'd love to taste champagne that costs that much. There's nothing like it. Yes, I can be bougie as well. Bougie chic is what I do. But when it comes to champagne, I'm a bit of a snob. Yes, I will admit, I don't care. I call a spade a spade. I'll call me out as well. I can be a bit of a snob when it comes to champagne. When I say I can, I am. I don't like Moët and Chandon, Veuve Clicquot. I don't like any of that. Dom Perignon. Oh my goodness. Goes down my gullet hole like no tomorrow. It just very nice. It's very nice and very tasty. I love it. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Angie says, Charles must be chuckling to himself. The American Riviera Orchard is helping raise money for his charity, Stef. I know, right? I know. And like I said, I released a video a day ago, guys, on this. You see, you need to make sure you subscribe to me because I keep you updated on all the relevant As a Megsy news. I've already been there, done it. Here's the video. Megsy's jam launch backfires, making King Charles extremely happy. There you go. I talked about it there and then a day ago, guys. So, yeah, check that video out if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, what you doing? Do it now. If you're having fun now, you're going to have fun for the rest of the future streams and videos that I'm going to be giving you. Pardon me. If I just refresh, we were 104,130 alter nerds in the community. Let's see where we're at now. Booyah! 104,133 alter nerds in the community. Who has smashed that subscribe button today? Let me know in the chat. Also, as well, I can see here 1,097 of you have hit that like button as your voting tool, agreeing with me that Megsy has absolutely effed up on the launch of her brand and her jam. If you agree with that statement and you haven't done so already, use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. And yeah, 1,098 of you are now agreeing with me. So we'll see who else agrees with me in a moment. In the meantime, Wheezy Squeezebox says, jam is for eating, not usually collecting. I know, right? I know. Project Metal Music says, taste test stream incoming. Oh, yeah, you know it makes sense. Now, it's not just the King's Jam versus Megsy's Jam. It's all the King's Jams versus Megsy's Jam. Dudes, just stay tuned. I'm going to buy Megsy's Jam so you guys don't have to. How about that? Deal. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Jimbo says, don't forget that money goes to charity, so you are doing good. Exactly. You can taste something sweet, knowing you're doing something sweet as well at the same time. Awesome. Red Skull says, Steph, we're all coming to your house to taste the jam. Just come to the stream. That'll be enough, guys. I'm telling you. Summer Night H, thank you so much for the $9.99 sugar bucks. Saying Royal Jam Collection Fund, funding royal charity instead of buying grifter gifts. Go, Steph, go. Yes! Thank you so much for contributing to the Royal Jam Collection Fund. Summer Night, I really appreciate your face. Who else is going to contribute to the Royal Jam Collection Fund? We may soon find out, guys. What else are you guys saying? Let's have a gander. Alexandrina Wordy says, yes, give to the royals as the money all goes to charities. Exactly. Kit Hitch, yes, there you go. Thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying funding for the Jam Collection. Yes, I love it. Guys, if you send me some sugar bucks for the Jam Collection, in the note, tell me if there's another jam that you want me to get as well with your donation, because I'll just taste test them all. Why not? But yeah, if you want me to taste test any of the other jams, send me some sugar bucks for them. And yeah, tell me which jam to get. As long as it's not got alcohol in it, I can do it. But yeah, let's do that. This is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. Animalian01 says, I wonder what Bougie is saying about the jam, and did he get one of the 50 Megsy jams? I wonder as well, because, guys, I did a video 8 days ago now. You see, this is the thing. This is why, again, you need to subscribe to me, because I keep on top of all the relevant Hazard and Megsy news you guys need to know. 8 days ago, has Bougie just got markled? Has Megsy ditched Bougie and Bot Sentinel? Guys, it's not looking good for Bougie, I'm telling you. He might have just losed Megsy. Oh yeah, Bougie has just losed Megsy. Oh yeah, you want to know more? Check that video out. If you haven't watched it, go for it. It's there. I would say, Abiniga Spursy Theory, whatever, I don't think he's one of the 50 that got the jam. I just got a sneaky little feeling. Just a sneaky little feeling. That's all. Angie Griffin says, worth the hangover, eh? Do you know what? I didn't have much of a hangover, which was really surprising because I was expecting it, but I didn't. I was asleep for a couple of hours, and then I woke up, got my hair done, got my nails done. Yeah. I didn't, yeah. I was actually fine. But my body, it wasn't a hangover, but my whole body was just shattered. It was very strange. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yes, Project Metal Music, send some sugar bucks to Steph for a jam collection. Yes, if there's any other jams that you want me to get to taste test, then yeah, send me some sugar bucks. Let me know which jam to get and I'll get it. But bear in mind, again, no alcohol in it. But yeah, Tracy G, thank you so much for the $3 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much for that. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Melissa Smith, Grayson Nerd Rando, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. You guys are ruining Sugar's days by sending some sugar bucks my ways. Yes, I love it. Saying, I wonder what Brits think of the cheap grape jelly we have in the US. I don't like it, but I've had it, and even Goobers, PJ, and grape jelly, yuck. Yeah, it's yuck. Yeah. Yeah. Never again. I've had better in my gob. I've had better in my gob. Again, I have a way with words. There you go. There you go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Wancho, hey up, Wancho. Thank you so much, honey, for all your support, my friend. And the $5 sugar box. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying, well, when you haven't had booze in nearly 20 years, there's no reason to not get the best of the best. Oh, my love sister, I'm so proud of you. Well, this is a thing, you know, like, I don't. Yeah, I've just tapped my desk there. There you go. I don't drink alcohol. For a very good reason. I suffer from pancreatitis. My doctor says if I drink alcohol, it's like taking a baseball bat to my pancreas. Not a good move. However, the situation called for Dom Perignon. So Dom Perignon appeared into my life, as in, take my money, give me Dom Perignon, and I'm gonna neck half the bottle. I didn't neck it, you know, with like the proper like champagne flutes and everything. But yeah, the equivalent of, because Mr. Fox and I, we were pouring the glasses. Once we finished our glass, we'd then pour another each. So yeah, we had half each. So yeah. And when it's a big achievement like that, I mean, as a YouTuber, I can't emphasize enough how big of an achievement getting the silver play button is. Not everyone gets there. And if anything, it's a rarity at this point. And so when you do get there as a YouTuber, yeah, it's a major thing. It's a big thing. It's a very important milestone. And so, yeah, Dom Perignon. It was what's the word? Appropriate for a bottle of Dom to appear in my life. That's for sure. Amy Arinez, thank you so much for your support for the leadership, saying she has jam all over her face, but a right strawberry at home. LOL. Love it. And Tony Gunscal, thank you so much for the $3 sugar box. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much for that. My goodness, you have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Inish Vinesh, woo! Jumping into today's gifting war, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Inish. Sorry if I've mispronounced your name, love. I think you've probably told me before how to pronounce your name, but I'm really rubbish at A, names, B, pronunciations, and C, memory. It's a thing. So, yeah, my goodness, thank you so much for jumping in today's gifting wars. That takes us to a whopping 117 new leaders for today's stream. We are just 3 away from a whopping 120 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to be a badass and jump into today's gifting wars? We may soon find out, guys. We may soon find out. In the meantime, Bizabib Smith, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's see. Per D Die says, when will she start selling a candle? Now that would be funny, right? That would be funny. Funny for a range of reasons. A, will she do a Gwyneth Paltrow, This Smells Like My Vajayjay candle? If she does that, I'm buying it. And B, we all know the whole the candle and Megsy and the candle hiding Megsy. If you don't know why I'm chuckling, Google it. Google it. South Park definitely know. Summer Night H, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. Saying, I heard the next Megsy jam is going to be Montecito sour grape jam from her own backyard. Oh, and she'll charge another $250 a pop for that probably as well. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Oh my goodness. Karen 100 says, my nails look fab. Yeah, I got them done in honor of hitting 100,000 and the silver play button. They've been nude pink for so long, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go silver. So, yeah, thank you so much for that. Trevor Veal says, try the raspberry jam. There we go. Thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. You have extra ruined a sugar's day because these sugar bucks are now going to go to King Charles's way. Here we go. We're going there. Let me go back to Highgrove. So here we go. So we know that one's sold out. But whenever I put in the website, it comes to this page now. So yeah, let's go to the Highgrove shop. And we'll go to the savouries and preserves. You say, try the raspberry jam. Okay. So we know that there's a raspberry and blackberry preserve there. Is there just a raspberry jam one? Okay. Right. So this one. Okay. So we're going to go for this one here. Add to basket. There we go. Now I'm just going to go off this screen because, again, personal details now. So let's go check out now. No, I do not want gift wrapping. I am not a robot. Select all squares with the stairs, I think. Oh, right, yeah. Rubbish. You see, I periodically change my passwords. So, yeah, I need to remember my new one for this. Let's try that again. Woo! And now I have the raspberry jam. The raspberry and blackberry jam from the King, from Highgrove. There you go, guys. That's how you do it. Contribute to the Royal Jam collection. Tell me which jam to get, and I'm going to get it. There you go. So that is done and dusted. What I'm going to do is, actually, if I go here... Right, I'm going to pop this in the link here. If anyone else wants to contribute to the Royal Jam Fund collection, then by all means, click on that link that I've just popped into the chat. Let me know which one you want me to buy, donate to it, and I'll get it. There you go. Simple as that. Bit of interaction, and this bad boy is going to get a few friends. Oh, this is going to be one epic taste test when we actually do it in the end. My goodness. Kit H, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face there. Saying, sending this your way to ruin a sugar's day. Yes! Thanks for the stream. See you next time. Thank you so much, Kit H. Really appreciate your face. Oh, my goodness. Bad Kitty, though, says, failed because your name is on it, Megsy. Oh, yeah. Red Squirrel says, Steph, did you stick your little finger out drinking the champers? Oh, no. No. I'm a bit uncouth for that. I'm like necking it. No, I'm not necking it. But no, I wasn't. No. I had my hand fully gripped on that champagne flute. It was going nowhere. Other than my gob. That was it. John Wall says, do you only answer people who donate? No. Look back on all my streams. Rewind this stream. No. Those that donate are guaranteed to be read out. But those that don't, I just pick and choose what jumps out to me, but you're not guaranteed to be read. But I do that. Not a lot of YouTubers do that. I do. Because you guys that are watching, that are not donating, you're just as important as well, as far as I'm concerned. You're still helping the growth of our community one way or another. Simple as that. Lisa in the house gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of our Lisa. And that takes us to a whopping 118 new leaders for today's stream. We are just 2 away from 120 new leaders for today's stream. So who is going to help us get there by jumping into today's gifting wars, just like our badass Lisa? Guys, we may soon find out. Let's see. Julie Garrett says, I don't see many celebs showing off the jam. No, me neither. At the moment, and I've been keeping track of this, we've got Tracy Robbins, who's a fashion designer, Delfina Balquier and Nacho, which is the husband and wife polo situation, right? We've also got Heart Mum, which is this mother from Montecito that does this whatever for mum's situation, I don't know. And we've got Tracy Ellis Ross. That's it so far that I found on social media who have got some of Megsy's jams or whatever they are. We don't know really because it's not really labelled. I'm just saying. From what we can see anyway, it's not clear enough. But yeah. Lynn Strope, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying in California for a wedding, 53 miles from Montecito. I can smell rotten strawberries from here. LOL. Do you know what? All the rotten strawberries comes from a backside. I'm just saying. Definitely not Arts and Rainbows, I'm telling you now. Oh my goodness. Animalian says, aren't they now jammy sugar books? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Lemon Travel saying, are you paying for separate shipping though? Yes. So the jams are a little bit more than what they are like advertised initially, because you've got shipping on top of that, but that's fine. It's fun. And it's a little bit of an interaction between you guys and myself. If you send some sugar bucks and say, right, it's for the Royal Jam Collection Fund, get this jam. I'm going to get it. I think it's fun. So if anyone else wants to do it, now is your chance. I'm going to be on stream for another 5 minutes and then I'm going to go recover a little bit and then be on Legal Vices stream at 1 o'clock, which is an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, there you go. Let's see. John Wall says, check out Harvey's visa entry. Look like he's entered on an A1 visa. I've seen a lot of this, so hang on a minute. So this is an A1 visa is when you're traveling to the US on behalf of like diplomats or dignitary, government official, that kind of thing, right? But I don't think Harry would be on that. I think he'd be on the special persons visa waiver, which is something that Justin Bieber apparently has got. But yeah, there's nothing okay. So the only thing we've got is the New York Times saying that he could be entitled to an A1 diplomatic visa available to members of a reigning royal family, but not that he's on one. So No. Is it possible that he could be on an A1 visa? Yes. But it's likely possible that he's on the special persons visa. We'll see. Lynn Stroop, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying, I purchased King Charles's strawberry preserves a month ago. Very, very good. Live in US, so shipping was high, but worth it. Always worth it. Always worth it. Yes. Let's see. Almost empty nester. I love this. Pun intended. Way to put your brand in a jam, Megsy. I love this. This is funny. This is funny. I like it. I like it. There you go. Lemon Trifle. I got red and I'm not a member. There you go. Melissa Smith, Grayson, Nerd, Rando, Steph answers so many chats. There you go. I like to think I set myself apart from many YouTubers out there. I don't just read the super chats and super chat stickers and all that lot. I do read a lot of your own, for want of a better phrase, normal chats. I can't read them all because there's so many, as you can appreciate. I pick and choose the ones that stand out to me, but not a lot of YouTubers do that. So, you go. I try and include everyone in our streams. Can only do so much, though. There's only one of me, sadly. Or maybe not sadly. Maybe the world can only handle one of me. I would think so. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Oh, my goodness. There you go. Animalien01, same here. Steph has read me out quite a few times. There you go. There you go. Sheila Maguire, I love this. Old moon bump Meg is now a jammy dodger. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. So funny. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Trevor Veal says, just order the raspberry and blackberry jam. There you go. There you go. Matthew Coburn, Megs deserves a royal raspberry. Oh, wow. Oh, you guys crack me up. You really, really do. Let's see. This is the thing, right? And this is why I think more that if Hazza is on, whatever visa Hazza's on, right, I think it's a special person's visa, right? Rather than the A1 diplomatic visa, because he's not a council of state. Well, he's a defunct one anyway. And he's not a working royal. Because of that, for me, it makes zero sense that he's on the A1 visa. I do think he's on the special person's visa, similar to what, not similar, the same one as what Justin Bieber's on, right? I think that's the visa that he's on, not the A1. But I think it's all part of the plan of Hazza trying to get the security paid for in the UK. Because if he gets the security paid for in the UK, it means then that he could get international protected person status, which then means that he could then definitely get, as far as I can tell, the A1 visa. Guys, it's all connected. It's all connected. There you go. Apples and oranges. She's read me out. I've read a lot of you guys out, no matter what. There you go. Lisa, thank you so much for the £5 sugar box. Saying, Steph, the alternate, I had an idea. Migraine versus Angela Levin stroke Tom Bauer. Ooh, do that. I love it. Now, yeah, so we'll do that one. And then Tomboa, yes. I love that idea. There we go. Yes, 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 and yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Lisa, thank you so much for those ideas. Next week for the Meghan Markle Versus series is actually going to be Meghan Markle versus Taylor Swift. Yes, in order of the Tortured Poets Department album coming out. Oh, yeah. We're going to do a Meghan Markle versus Taylor Swift episode next Wednesday. It'll be released 9 o'clock UK time, 4 o'clock Eastern. Check it out. T Swift does not like Mexi, guys. Oh my goodness, she is so team Princess Catherine and Prince William. It's untrue. So yeah, stay tuned for all that tea to be spilled in the next Meghan Markle Versus series. If you guys have any other ideas of who you want to see in a Meghan Markle Versus series, then do let me know, guys. I'm really enjoying doing all the research and putting those episodes together. It's just so much fun and a little bit different for us in the channel, right? But Lisa, thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks and those awesome ideas. I've just put them down, so thank you very much for that. Let's see. Lena Love says, why do you think the stalling of his visa is? He's on the A1 visa application. No, not necessarily. So for me, I think they're stalling because either way the government's screwed. Because there's one of two outcomes that's going to happen on this, right? Either A, he did disclose all of his illicit substance past, or B, he didn't disclose all of his illicit substance past. Now, bear in mind, representatives of Hazard have turned around and said he did tell the truth on his application. Fine, all right, whatever. But this is the problem. The US government screwed either way. Because if he did put on all of his illicit substance past, then the question is, why did you let him in? Why did you give him special privileges? Because there are others that have had similar illicit substance past and you hadn't let them in, like Amy Winehouse, Kate Moss, Nigella Lawson. Took them years to be able to get to the US, right? On the other side of the coin, if Hazard didn't put all of his illicit substance past on the application, and we find out, then the question to the US government is, well, what are you going to do next? He's omitted information. He's not put information on the application. You need to kick him out. Yeah, either way, there's going to be tough questions that the US government will be forced to face and have to answer. Either way, however, Hazard has answered those questions, right? That's why they're stalling, guys. And I don't think it's an A1 visa. I think it's a special person's visa. It's an easier visa to get, as far as I can tell anyway. So there we go. Let's see. Tony Gunksgal says, Megxie versus Piers Morgan. Oh, dude, we're already there. Don't worry about it. Piers Morgan is so on that list. That was like one of the first ones I put on the list, I'm telling you. And Jean Rick, oh my goodness. Jean Rick coming in, ending the stream on a high, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone, say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Jean Rick. And with that being said, it's coming up to midnight here. So yeah, I need to rest, get myself a drink, non-alcoholic of course, and then yeah, I will see you guys. If I just go back here and go here, Legal vices. Yep. So, yeah, I'm going to get going and have a rest, have a drink, non-alcoholic, of course. And I will see you in about an hour's time on, yes, Legal Vices channel. Here's Epic Friday. Boozy Griftathon will be starting in about an hour's time. I'm going to be on there. So I hope to see you all there. And yeah, I'm just going to put the link in the chat. So yeah, hope to see you all there. In the meantime, first and foremost, thank you to everyone that joined into today's gifting wars or spanked that join button themselves. We got a whopping 119 new leaders for today's stream. Special shout out to Sarge. Oh my goodness, what an absolute gifting warrior she is. My goodness, thank you so much, Sarge. We got a gifting war that went nuclear today. It's been a while since that happened. Thank you so much to everyone that sent a super chat sticker, member only chat, and those that contributed to my Royal Jam collection. Yeah, this dude's going to get a few friends in the next few days. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much to everyone that hit that like button as their voting tool. 1,237 of you agree with the notion that, yes, Megsy did F up on the launch of her brand and her jam. Thank you so much to everyone that stayed to the very end. 627 of you. Hello. I see you all. Hey up, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in live. 9,206 of you. That's freaking amazing. Thank you so much. And also, thank you so much to everyone that hit the subscribe button. We are now 104,145 alter nerds in the community. That is amazing. We are one step closer to getting that gold play button right there next to the silver one and hopefully causing a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. And thank you so much to everyone that kept me company and was chatting in the live chat. You guys are amazing. With that being said, tomorrow's my day off, but I will see you bright, sunny, ready Sunday for the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. Ooh. Looks like we've got some tea to spill, guys. With that being said, enjoy your weekends. And until the next time, you guys. Laters. Bye. Oh yeah, and we just hit a monkey. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. We just achieved a monkey, didn't we, as well? So, had to put that on there. So, yeah, again, sorry. My brain's shutting off at this point. It's nearly it's just gone past midnight. So, yeah. You got your dancing monkey shoes. Again. Let us. Bye.